It's time to head out to Saginaw Bay for some great walleye fishing with Mark Martin.
Hello, I'm Mark Martin. We're fishing on Saginaw Bay, one of my favorite places to come and go fish because there's always lots of fish, and sometimes there's a multi-species of fish that you can catch while you're fishing for these great walleyes out here. I've fished tournaments on here. I do ice fishing vacation schools out here, take people. So it's a mecca for, catching fish all season long.
Walleye are abundant here in Saginaw Bay, and they're so much fun to fish for. Of course, when you select the right lure, life in the boat is much more fun and enjoyable. With the right bait, the GPS and fish finder, and if you go out with expert guides, you should have a good catch.
Ooh, we got one on the outside board.
The wily walleye presents a challenge even to experienced fishermen, but that's what makes them so much fun to catch. The harder they are to catch, the more fun it becomes.
But that's what we're out here after, and we'll catch a few more here today. Throw them in the live well and make somebody dinner tonight.
Walleye are hermit-like, and when the sun is out, they hang out around underwater structures, sunken islands, or weed beds. When they are feeding, they like to do it when it's dark or when the water is cloudy or choppy. Saginaw Bay is host to a number of amateur and professional bass and walleye fishing tournaments, such as Shiver on the River and many more in all 4 seasons.
We do a lot of local tournaments. I run the Michigan Walleye Tour, which by no means is a pro circuit. There's some misconception there that these guys are pro anglers. They're amateur anglers, they're weekend anglers. They're these same guys that fish with Mark as co-anglers, but they're looking for a starting platform to start their tournament career on, and the Michigan Walleye Tour gives them just that. It's a very professional, organized event with all the publicity and hype of the big tournaments, just with guys that are wanting to get into fishing. And it's a great way to learn. If you want to learn about walleye fishing, get into a couple tournaments. You'll think you knew it all until you start fishing some tournaments, and then that will definitely make you a more well-rounded walleye angler.
But experienced fishermen do not despair, for soon after they let the lines out again, they're quick to net a couple of good catches to add to the live well.
It's a walleye too, how about that?
There are a number of charter boats that go out into Saginaw Bay with experienced, knowledgeable captains and crew to guide new and experienced anglers to where the walleyes can be found. Many of them promise pure, unadulterated, and non-stop fishing action on most of their charter trips.
That's a good one, Ernie. Good job.
The day on the bay is proving quite successful as we continue to look for trophy-sized walleye.
And that's a very typical Saginaw Bay walleye year-round, where you catch thousands of these, and catch them is no big deal. That's an antifreeze blade for those that don't know, and it's basically just the color of antifreeze. Excellent color out here all summer long, and always a consistent producer.
There is also a long history of ice fishing on the bay and rivers. The pleasure and passion for it remain the same, though there have been modern advancements in the equipment and modes of transportation out to your favorite spot. It's a good idea to use a shanty or wind shelter on the bay because with the open expanses, even the slightest wind can make you cold in a hurry. You'll want to bring your ice auger too, because the ice thickness can get close to 30 inches in a cold winter. Whatever fishing season you prefer, and whatever species you're planning to catch, the Great Lakes Bay region is guaranteed to give you a great experience.
Another walleye. Looking good for the frying pan?